Hello and welcome back to the Essex Allotment farm. My name's Alex. I'm on the farm today, which for its most part is a four seasons market garden supplying organic vegetables straight to end consumer through veg boxes and farmers markets. This quick video, I'm going to show you oyster mushroom setup that I'm attempting. And apologies that there hasn't been a video in a week or so. It's been a crazy busy week. I've been really ill for about 7 days. I spent 3 days of them in bed. And then it's opening week for the cafe, which I'll pop some videos up or some clips up in a minute. And we're going to do a full walk round of the cafe next week before I go away on holiday. But yes, the cafe's open, the garden's starting to take shape, and that's the site that I consult on. Anyway, let's jump straight into this video. It's going to be a quick one. It's super windy, so I might have to do quite a bit of voiceover to make it sort of, pleasant watching. But fingers crossed, the information will come across nicely and you'll be able to follow along and give it a go yourself. So let's have a look. So yeah, like I said, the cafe's open. We'll have a proper look round next week. Anyway, I managed to pick up this random oversized sort of shopping basket, which I've chucked some wood chip in the bottom of. I soaked that wood chip overnight, and I'm going to use it to grow oyster mushrooms in. So here's the process. So I've bought in some grey oyster mushroom spawn. This is grain spawn. It's inoculated grain with the growing medium, and I'm just crumbling it up and sprinkling a little bit on top of the wet wood chips. And then simply what I'm going to do is layer this basket with spawn like this, you can see in the picture, and then growing medium for the mycelium to take over. And the main medium that I've decided I'm going to use is straw. Now I've bought in this straw because number one, it's organic and clean from a fancy pet shop, and two, it's chopped up really small, and the smaller the particles, the easier it is for the mushroom mycelium to overtake or take over this and use it as their growing medium. So I'm just going to put a layer of this straw on top of where I've put the mycelium. Then I'm going to break some more mycelium on top of that, and I'm going to repeat the process over and over again. Now at this point I should say we're doing it in this sort of like unsightly area of the farm where I store my netting, because it's really shady, and grey oyster mushrooms grow at quite low temperatures, so we're going to have to try and keep the temperatures low on these oyster mushrooms. So I've chosen this really shady spot next to where I keep and store all my netting. So I'm going to soak each individual layer, as you can see here, about 10 litres of water going on each layer, and that's just to create that forest floor moisture sort of surface and conditions that you would find naturally where mushrooms grow. And then yeah, I've repeated the process over and over again until the basket is full. I've been successful in growing mushrooms in buckets. This is the first time I'll have tried them outside. So I'm going to try it in this basket and then move it to larger beds if it's successful to put them into production for the veg boxes and the farmers markets. I've seen lots of people do it this way online using various different containers. This will just give me a chance to get used to growing mushrooms outside in outside conditions. So like I said, I'm adding loads of water to try and soak this straw and help the mycelium take over this as their growing area. Moisture is really important, and that's why I'm going to cover it to try and trap in some of the moisture. Now I've got these sort of rolls of weed membrane that I can just use to put over it at the moment, and that will let some moisture through, but mainly it will block the air out from all of the little side compartments and across the surface, and that will stop this from from drying out really quickly. So I've got a couple of rolls, and I'm just gonna gently cover this to try and trap in some of the moisture and stop it from drying out really quickly. I will imagine I'll have to re-water this as the process goes, but like I said, it's the first time growing them outside, so I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to wait and see. And there we have it. That's pretty much done at this stage. And I've just chucked this old stool on to make sure the plastic doesn't blow away. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, tune in next week where we'll be looking at the new cafe site that's now open in more detail. And we'll probably do a catch up at the farm as well. All right, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.